Hello, everybody. Happy, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday afternoon. We are here today, myself, Rob, and making his PlayStation Access live stream debut, Starfighter Connor is here.
Hello.
Say hello, Connor. You've already said hello. Another thing Connor's already done is earn the Platinum Trophy in Doom the Dark Ages before it's even come out.
Well, what can I say? I just really like making Doom.
Well,
I mean, I didn't make Doom, but
you can.
That would be amazing.
He likes killing things in Doom and being good at Doom. So we thought it would probably be better for Connor to play the game, someone who's actually good at it, rather than me playing the game, someone who's not good at it. So if I am correct in thinking that Doom the Dark Ages is going to be out this Friday on PS5, although early access starts today. So if you've been lucky enough to get early access to the game, you can be playing it right now. The next best thing is to watch Connor play it. Connor, what difficulty are you going to be going for?
I feel just for stream purposes, and given that it's my first stream, I don't want to make a complete fool of myself. So we'll just do normal, which has hurt me plenty.
So we're going to start a new game. We're going to be playing for about 90 minutes up until 5:30 British summer time. Welcome everybody in the chat. Damn no sword just says Connor.
Yep.
James Riley says
me.
James Riley says, Rob, I love you. I don't know you, James, so I can't say that I love you as well, but thank you. It's a really nice thing to say. Kenzo Bossolini says, yes, Connor. Anyway, sorry, here the game started. let's be respectful. The Night Sentinels too late.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I mean, this already looks very beautiful.
It really does. The thing in the preview event that I went to, and that struck me again when I was playing this at home, was there's going to be a character at the moment that has a veil over their face, and you could see the individual stitching in the veil whilst it's still being transparent, and that kind of threw me as a technical achievement. It's the little things.
I mean, I'm already enjoying the rain and the fire. So I am a bit of a noob when it comes to Doom, Connor. Is this a game that, because I've been interested in playing this, can I play this without having really properly played any of the other Doom games, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. So story-wise, it's a prequel, so you're not really missing anything there. This is the Veil, the character on the right.
These guys look evil.
They do look evil. Look at those Veil graphics. Ah.
They are very good. I mean, it is unfortunate, isn't it, if you're sort of, you know, born with like a skull for a face and like big horrible claws. You might, you know, I feel like they get a bad rep. They might be just really nice people, but they just
society makes them wear.
They're not doing themselves any favors by choosing to wear clothes like that and speaking in evil voices and talking about villages being torn apart.
Well, it's talking about the villages being torn apart with glee and gusto. I think that is also a problem. Like, maybe if you look at yourself in the mirror and you have, you know, horns, you're like, I'm going to fight against this. I'm going to be different. But no.
Bishop Creed. We need him.
I mean, I've got to say there are already more characters in this than I was expecting.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to you go in,
you kill
gun,
some things.
kill.
Who
have are these people?
These are the makers. So I think they were introduced.
Are they new for this game, or are they part of Doom lore for a while? Look at that guy.
Ah, that's really cool. They were in Eternal, hinted at, and then I think they were in the DLC for that as well.
You can see like sort of like the flesh under his skin, the veins and everything.
Yeah, the characters' details on a lot of the enemies are really cool. I particularly like these like servants. They have like holographic arms, I guess.
Yes.
And they look really cool.
Noop Boz says, I was born with a skull in my face.
I do believe that is where they're supposed to be.
Yes, that's where we all.
Unless you're the chocolate skull downstairs.
Oh yeah, has anyone seen that we've posted. I think we've posted that already, haven't we?
It hasn't gone out.
Has it not? Oh
No,
well.
but people will have
just
probably seen
wait
it.
for that. We've got a skull made of chocolate, thanks to Bethesda, and Connor smashed it to bits with a hammer the other day. So look forward to that.
It was very satisfying.
I mean, that's surely sorted them out.
That's just landing.
Oh, that's
just
that's you being fired down to the planet.
I mean, the way that they treat Doom the Slayer, I don't know what his preferred name is the equivalent of a tactical nuke. It's just like they just get in, send it down, destroy everything.
I feel like we should be headbanging. I mean, this is good because that's just the title screen. It reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons. Have you seen it where that cool video game comes out, but Bart doesn't?
Bone Crusher, is
something
it?
like that.
Yeah.
Bart doesn't get bought the game, so he goes around to Milhouse's house, who has got the game, and there's just like this extreme heavy metal coming from his room. It's like, all I've done is put my name in. It's like, Milhouse!
Oh, it's so cool. And then, is that the episode where Bart doesn't get Bone Storm?
Yes.
And then he gets Lee Carvalho's putting challenge
He gets
instead.
the rubbish golf game instead.
You have selected putter.
You have selected no. So shield block. The shield is a new thing for
The shield,
Dark Ages, right?
Yeah, so this is an entirely new feature that they've brought in, which is one cool because shields are cool, I think, and you'll see it get some teeth later, literal saw teeth, which makes it even cooler. But it just slows the game down a little bit. You know, it changes the feel, which is quite nice. Obviously, you can use it to block, but the really cool thing is the shield charge.
Oh wow!
Which is that?
Oh, that's cool.
It's you know, it gets you around the map faster, but also that's very satisfying. Just goodbye, your jam now.
That's really good. And these like fiery bits of like red plasma, you can block them.
Yes. So you can just tank a bunch of hits.
How would an enemy ever kill you?
With difficulty. I mean, they don't have the best time. You would, and you know, obviously the enemy.
Do a video. 21 tips if you're an enemy of the Doomslayer.
Tip 1 is just
Run
go
or
home.
run or
Yeah,
go
get out
home,
of there as fast as you possibly can.
Why don't you just fall down, son?
Like, can you
Everyone's
imagine?
saying, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just saying Thrill House in the chat.
Thrill House.
Is that the game from The Simpsons?
I can't remember. Is that the episode? Is that the episode's name?
I can't remember.
Found a weak spot in my Simpsons lore knowledge.
Yeah.
This is very embarrassing. That's my one thing.
Tuskbug says, would love to see Connor and Nath go head-to-head in some kind of Doom challenge.
Doom off.
Nath's not here today, otherwise I'm sure he would have appropriated control of this live stream. we should have been back, because he was on a live stream yesterday, and I feel like we've just been on the channel too much recently. Been too much of him.
Drama.
Mark Poppin Pringsley says, I bet Rob's hoping to see some water in the game. I am. If you find any water, Connor, you have to show it to me so I can give it the official video game water rating.
The ogling of the water that it deserves.
Exactly. Or any kind of liquid, really. So like a pool of blood would be fine.
Look at the red on those water graph. Oh,
Yeah.
that's blood. Oh, that's okay. I mean, you've got lovely rain here. That is water.
The rain is nice, and I like the way it's sort of like dynamically falling all over the place. You know, it's not just like a like a sheet of rain. You look up and it's like falling right into your face.
Yeah, you can see the little droplets on the screen.
I do appreciate good rain.
I really like, you mentioned the fire earlier, I really like the ambiance that the fire gives, especially on this beginning level.
Yes.
This lovely
orange
haze.
This is the kind of ambience I would expect from a Doom game, to be honest. I also really like just the little retro-styled Doom guy avatar right in the middle by his health and his shield. That's just a really nice touch.
Yeah, that's an option in the menu, so it's not on by default, but we just we just liked it, so we've kept it on. But if you go to, I think it's in here. Anyway, wherever it is, you can turn it off, and it's just like a blue face. No one wants to see menus the Dark Ages, I guess. So.
No. Well, people do like menus. Connor Queen says my Gollum song request is being ignored. I just didn't see it, Connor Queen. Is that your Gollum song request there, in the form of a complaint?
One formal Gollum submission.
Look. I feel like I really enjoy doing the Gollum song, but it can't overtake all of the streams. So we'll maybe do a selection of any birthdays. We'll do an all-encompassing Gollum song later in the stream, if I can remember everyone whose birthday it is, apparently today or last week or next week. So can you do finishers, Connor?
There are finishers, but not in the same way that there were in the previous games.
Okay.
So in the last two games, you had the glory kills, which were the big, very celebrated, incredibly disgusting animations.
Taking an eye out of a demon, I remember being.
Yeah, and they were very well done. And I think they've just tried to change it up a bit this time, you know, rather than it just being Doom 2016, but it's the third one. They've tried to give it, I think, kind of a new flavour, and I, for one, appreciate our new Shield Overlords. I think it works very well.
Someone has requested that the Gollum song be a Doom version of the Gollum song.
You have to do it all in like metal growls.
Metal growls?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never tried that.
Screamo birthday songs.
Yeah. My friend Miles, who does PSVR without parole, was the lead singer of like a metal band. He does one of those really good shouty voices. You know the shouty singing?
The growly singing?
You know,
or
like, whoa! That kind of singing.
Yeah.
So
That's,
I can't do that.
It's really hard. I love angry, screamy music like Alex does, and
I don't.
I can't do it. Not that I didn't spend a crazy amount of my teenage years trying to do that and then failing miserably and having everybody laugh at me. Because if you don't do it right, it really does sound like you're whispering, and that's really embarrassing when you're trying to be commanding.
Yeah. Good morning from Colombia, says Sebastian Jimenez. Good morning, Sebastian. What time is it in Colombia? Glad to have you with us for the stream. And hello to everybody, by the way. I've not really said a proper hello. Welcome, everybody. This is the second stream this week. If you're new to our new schedule, we don't do sort of like regular streams on a Monday and a Thursday anymore. We just stream whenever there's something to stream. And yesterday we had Blades of Fire to stream, which is the upcoming new game from Mercury Steam, the developers behind Castlevania Lords of Shadow and Lords of Shadow 2. Which is very tasty indeed. And today, of course, we've got Doom the Dark Ages, which our Starfighter Connor is at the controls of because he's already got the Platinum Trophy in it and he's very good at the game.
I wouldn't say I'm really good. There are definitely people out there
you've got
much better than I am.
You've got the Platinum before it's even out, Connor. I think that's, you know. You could go on those websites that track the first people to ever Platinum in a game. I reckon you'd be like in the top 50. One of the first 50 people in the world or so to get this Platinum Trophy. I think I was in the first 50 people to Platinum Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Oh, nice.
That's the only time I've ever been able to Platinum a game before review embargo.
I feel like it helps when the trophy list it doesn't ask anything really complicated. You know, if you don't know what the trophies are beforehand, and it's just the normal things that you will accomplish in gameplay, you might have a chance. If it's got those really strange ones, you're probably going to be in trouble if you don't see what the trophy list is before. Like, shoot this enemy 3 times while standing on one leg and singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, how are you going to do that?
Still got so much to play in Platinum. Expedition 33 is still not finished. Oblivion Remastered is still not finished.
Did you see that Alex has the Platinum for both of those?
Yes. Already? He's got Oblivion already?
Of course he has.
How?
He'll proceed to gloat in the comments about how good he is, I'm sure.
Wow. Well, I've just got, you know, too many chores. And too much going to football to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have been very interested in football recently.
I've always been interested in football.
Yes, but you've had a very strong eye on it recently with much more enthusiasm than perhaps.
It's healthy.
Well, I didn't say that. They weren't my words.
I was in the away end at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this weekend to enjoy a very comfortable 2-0 victory for the Palace.
Nice.
It was great.
And that's the final sort of warm-up, I guess.
For the final this weekend, which I still don't have tickets for.
Oh no. If anybody does have tickets.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not going to use this stream to plug that. If anyone does. No. Connor, what are you fighting here?
This is I think they're called pinkies or binkies.
Wait, you've just punched it to death.
Well, they in the older games were like, they stood on 2 legs and kind of charged at you, whereas in this version, this part of the Doom timeline, university timey-wimey thing, they're just like regular sort of beasts on 4 legs that are ridden by another enemy.
What dastardly thing are they summoning here?
Well, these are the cultists. So they've.
Are you going to murder them?
Would you like me to murder them?
Please.
It's an optional murdering, I believe.
There's no optional murder in this game. Good. It serves them right. No one who stands around an evil red symbol, pictogram, is doing anything good. Look at that. This is just a whole load of
bodies
mulch in the middle.
Hello. Goodbye.
Very dedicated, that one, wasn't he? He's seen all of his friends get absolutely blown to bits. No, I'm going to stay here.
Maybe it's the sort of peak nervous energy, like just keep looking down and pretend he doesn't see me. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Andy Sloan 444 says, hello Connor and Rob, good afternoon everyone. Congratulations to you, Andy, for being the first person I've seen to correctly spell Connor.
It's a curse. My name and its dreadful spelling. It's dastardly spelling.
It's dastardly, isn't it? We've got Connor, Queen, Connor with an O, saying
the normal way of spelling it, and then you have
the traditional way. Yeah. Who says, Rob, you might get more platinums if you don't spend all night at Yilmaz Kebabs.
Oh.
I don't spend all night. I spend like on average maybe 15 minutes there, waiting for my order to be cooked, and then I go home and I eat it.
What is the kebab order? What's the?
Well, it varies depending on what I like, but I'll go for just a nice chicken shish kebab and chips combo. Classic. I'm not a big fan of lamb, so I don't really like doner kebab.
It's a tough thing to get right.
Yeah, because my wife always goes for the doner meat and chips, which does
also a classic.
It looks good, but anything too lammy, I'm not really in favour of.
Yeah, not a fan of that like gamey flavour, the intense
lamminess of it.
Lamminess of the lamb.
Yeah.
Vegans turning off the stream in droves right now.
I used to be a vegan. Didn't eat lamb then either.
Well, I mean, you would be a bad vegan if you did.
Or
eat
anything. So, what are you predicting we will get to in this stream, Connor? Anything big and exciting?
Well, I'm hoping, if I am good enough, that we can get to the really cool sections, which are the sort of big things that are part of this new entry. So there's the Atlan Mech, which is a big old mech suit that you can lay waste to giant demons in, which is pretty fun. And then you can also ride a dragon, which is also very, very fun.
And I have heard about the dragon.
So I'm hoping we can get to there, which is why I'm a little frantic in the gameplay.
Just concentrate on being good. Don't worry. You don't want to die. This is your first experience of the stream pressure. And
it is.
You'll probably find yourself being way worse at the game than you usually are. At the moment, your quest is to destroy 4 demonic portals, of which you've so far successfully destroyed 1. These nasty people with shields.
Yeah, these there is an ability that I will unlock later to throw the shields, which gets rid of the big shields. But until you unlock that, on this first level, you just have to kind of awkwardly dance around them and hope you catch them. Like that. There we go.
Sword in the Storm says, never had a kebab.
Never. Oh, what a treat.
Give it a go.
Get yourself one.
Give it
yeah.
a go.
When
you
they
get fancy ones now as well.
Yeah.
You want a fancy one.
You go to like a good Turkish restaurant or something, and you get the roasted veggies with it. Oh, good stuff. You get to have lots of hummus on the side. Who doesn't love hummus?
I don't love hummus.
I'm genuinely shocked. How can you not love hummus?
Well, I like it fine, but it's never something I seek out. Rosie loves hummus. For her birthday once, we just bought her like a variety of hummuses instead of a cake.
That sounds great.
All around like some like pitters in the middle, and just a variety of exotic hummuses to in which to dip the
Big
the
old
pitters.
hummus dipping platter. Sounds great.
And that was when there weren't very many of us in the office, and we were actually able to buy bespoke presents for everyone. Now it's just a card and shut up.
You'll get what you're given, and you'll be happy. We are happy though. Just to, I'm not. This is one of the new weapons. So it's called the Shredder, and it's vaguely machine gun-esque, as you can see, but it's actually shooting out rail spikes.
What's the one that shoots out bits of skull?
That's the aptly named Pulverizer, which I haven't unlocked yet. Hopefully we will pretty soon.
I'd like to see that.
But yeah, that's my favourite. There's another variation of that later on that's bigger and more powerful, but it still chews up skulls, and that's also really cool.
In terms of the gameplay, it's almost like a really mean Ratchet and Clank. Just lots of really fun guns to play with.
Yeah.
And just constant waves of satisfying enemies in quite beautifully designed arenas.
I mean, it's
and in first person.
And in first person.
So actually not like Ratchet.
So it's like Ratchet and Clank if you ignore
Only
all of the bits that
here are all the things that are different. But otherwise, it's a lot like Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, yeah, it's the intensity of it all, I think.
The intensity and the pacing and just the variety of fun weapons, I think, are the things it has in common.
Yes. And
everything else not.
I think, obviously, it's a very different aesthetic, but I think it's approached in a similar way of just, we don't mind being silly, and that's where some of the fun comes from. Like, they don't take themselves terribly seriously. For example, the big skull chewing gun. Yeah. Like, someone's just suggested, wouldn't it be really funny if we had a gun that literally chews up skulls? And rather than that being laughed out of the room as a silly suggestion, they've gone, that's genius.
I reckon you could get a Ratchet and Clank crossover DLC and just a few of the fun weapons from Ratchet and Clank. Can you imagine like the Groovatron in Doom, or that one that turns everything into flowers and plants?
Yeah, the Pixelizer would also be quite funny.
Is hilarious. Rift Apart, honestly, is amazing.
Well,
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I used to love just turning everything into foliage and then electrocuting everything. The chain lightning gun. So much fun.
It's
all demon portals destroyed.
All demon portals destroyed. There you go.
Village secure.
Thank me later, guys. It's fine.
Arturo Torres says, I am so pumped for this game.
It's worth being pumped for. It really is.
Throbbing Uncle, the name I have always really liked, says, Doom reminds me of pulling weeds out of my garden. Endless little enemies being ripped apart by my own hands. And I like the image of Throbbing Uncle doing the weeding barehanded. Brambles, stinging nettles, doesn't matter what it is. He's just there.
Getting his hands dirty.
Ripping them to bits.
It would have been particularly apt with the other Doom games with the glory kills, because then it's like ripping something limb from limb, but you're ripping it bramble from bramble? Until I do all the gardening.
Yeah. Oh, I hate it.
Just, I don't know if it comes, is it a curse of just really enjoying video games? I do love being outside, but the idea of actually like manhandling some plants just sounds awful to me.
Yeah, the extent of my garden is mowing the lawn and strimming the nettles that get overgrown around the back.
The strimmers, they're scary when you see them as a kid. Unlike the lawnmower, which just seems like a magic box or something. But then you've got the strimmer and it's that terrifying cable.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on, buddy.
that's
there
nice.
we go.
Oh, we're in a bad way here.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
We are still alive. Gotta pick up some health. There we go. A little bit of a shield boost there. There's another big boy. He's down.
So that's the rider. So these are like two-part kills
Oh,
almost.
I see.
So you kill the rider first because they're a bit useless. You have to
And
take
then-
out.
You killed the thing they were riding.
Goodbye, Pinky, Pinky, Pinky.
James, the camera guy, asked, "Is this PS5 Pro?" No, we're playing on a base PS5 today.
Sarah, without the age, you do some violent gardening. Yeah, if your gardening is like Doom, I suppose that is quite
I mean,
quite scary.
all gardening is violent if you're a plant.
Very true.
Get out of there! Well, look at the size of that thing.
Yeah, I mean this is great. Like, you've just got your standard common gardening again. Common garden turret section.
It's going to overheat, surely.
Bonk. So you think that, but actually overheating is a good thing.
I see. That's the rule, surely. If you've got a big turret gun like this, you can't just fire it all the time, otherwise it overheats. Oh, the big lad's coming.
But I'm just gonna shoot little bits off him, so it's fine.
Fire bolt. Oh, he didn't like that.
Goodbye arm.
Oh my god.
Goodbye leg.
Oh my god. You're absolutely ripping him to shreds. Look at that. It's like
It's so cool.
you're just chewing him to bits and you can see his bone coming out. Firebolt him
You
again.
can do that with pretty much any enemy as well.
Oh my god. That is cool.
Oh, you've got one more in you. Okay. Getting a bit close now.
Yes. Well, that taught him a lesson. Look. He looks like a
You've lost quite a bit of weight. You look fantastic.
looks like a horrible amalgamation of chicken wings, all fused together.
What chickens do you eat? One.
You know, ones with the bone sticking out. Robbing Uncle says 'tis but a scratch.
It's just a flesh wound.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
of us. They want assurances, and so did I.
Mark B says, this looks flipping off the chain.
Wizard. Off the chain is a positive statement I've not heard in many years. It should come back.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer. All the power of hell cowering before one man.
If your big TV is made of blood, again, you're leaning too far into the aesthetic of being bad. I think it's hard to pull that back.
Yeah.
And a heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies. The horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azaric.
I just love how bad guys talk. They just can't talk. So I'll be. I'll let you know about the program. Yeah. Cool.
We should do all read out all emails like a supervillain.
I think we should go the other way. I'm just going to read out this dialogue as if he's Snorper. I think we should focus on breaking the humans first.
We should circle back.
And then, if we resume our search,
completely cuts it out. Nope, we're not. We're done with this. Move on.
Unvillain all the villains. I think we should do that. Just a revoicing of all, because it must be so tiring. They have to stand in a certain way all the time. Just yes, excellent posture, evil eyes.
Do you think they walk out of the door and they become the villain, and then they come back and they're like, "Oh, see you later." Oh gosh, what a day! Oh, it's just been awful. You wouldn't believe the stress I've got at work.
Who knows? What's the is it Robot Chicken who do the Star Wars
Yes.
animations? And you get like Darth Vader in bed and Darth Vader, having breakfast on the toilet and things like that. I always like to imagine, because he must have to go to the toilet,
Yeah.
even though he is more machine than man.
They're asking those questions that we all ask, but don't want to know the answers to.
I absolutely love imagining it. Like Sephiroth. Sephiroth must have to go to the toilet. Can you imagine Sephiroth just going for a poo? Hoisting up the black...
The swords, the giant swords and everything are just getting like
the Midgard
clanging
Chronicle. So Sector 6. It's got some flooding.
Oh, it's
just
me.
reading.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Well, better get back to another day of killing people.
I've got some teenage hearts to break today, actually. 4 o'clock stabbing.
Oh.
Kill beloved character, go for poo. Totally normal day.
Liam McLean says Sephiroth just goes in his poddy. That's a good pun.
Very much enjoyed this segment the first time I saw it. The cutscene being... He's just so angry. He's so angry that we can't keep him contained anymore. Well, we've just turned the power up. Well, yeah, but we did that before, and he's just too angry for us still.
His influence is increasing. A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
Launch the Slayer.
Feels a lot like that Mitchell and Webb sketch.
I do like that.
With the BMX bandit and the angel.
I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen the one where he's like a baddie and his lieutenant is always like, "Can we just speak in normal?"
Yeah. Can we just clarify what having a little accident means?
Yes.
Because we've spent 3 years waiting for him to have a little
We
accident.
spent 3 years waiting for Dr. Richthofen to have a little accident before it became apparent it was an accident we were supposed to engineer.
Such a great line.
Please deal with the Harrison situation.
Oh, so good.
Is that an order to murder Detective Harrison? He has become a nuisance.
Yeah, this is what
here we
want.
go. Oh my word, look at that. Press L1 to throw the shield saw at a demon. It will embed itself in stronger demons, stunning them for a short time. Weaker demons will be sliced in half.
I like that courtesy message.
Targeting demonic threat.
Especially the way you said it. It sounded like a supermarket announcement.
That is great.
There you go.
Oh, poor thing.
This time I'll get in. Oh no, he stuck me again.
I mean, you're just playing around with it now.
Unless I like to play with my food. Although, does that imply that he eats them? I hope not. Oh, over here. Not rushing ahead.
Oh. Connor Queen says, make sure Sephiroth doesn't use his Lumit break. That's a good attempt, I think.
You tried very hard there. So this is what I was saying about the shield guys earlier. So before, really annoying. Now,
oh.
see ya.
I mean, what's the point of them even being there?
I know.
Everything just...
Oh, that's a really nice set of legs you've got there, skeleton. Be a shame if they were to become detached from the rest of your body.
This is too much, this. I mean, what are they supposed to do? Oh, all of them are just... They're all gone.
Oh, it's behind. I could go looking for secrets, but that means
No
I won't
dragon.
shoot things. Yeah, it does mean no dragon.
Go on, embed your shield in that. Yeah. Yeah. And he's dead.
And considering it's a mechanic that they introduced really early on, it is essential for dealing with some of the bigger enemies, even if it's just managing the situation around them. Should we swap? Let's go to the other gun.
Why do you need any guns at all when you got the shield?
Well, you do have to. The only way to kind of get rid of the shields is to heat them up. So that's why when you first see them, they're sort of shield color, the technical term. And then when you shoot them a bunch, they go all orange. It's like you've superheated them. And then you throw the shield and they just disappear into nothing. I can't remember where to go. This way, that's it. Excuse me, guys. Nope. I don't think so.
Oh,
Guess I'll parry this
parry the attack.
Yeah, so certain enemies have the projectile attacks,
Wow.
and then other ones have like, actual melee attacks. The parry window is quite generous on this difficulty, which is why it probably doesn't look that hard. But then I was playing on Nightmare, which is the one up from this, yesterday, just to get some practice in before the stream, and it was embarrassing how much it was harder. I was really struggling.
It does just look very... there's no hanging around, is there? I mean, I know Doom's always been famous for its, fast, slick movement through the level, constantly chaining attacks together.
There is, I mean, if you want to, it's odd to say that this is slowed down as well. Like the feel, because of the combat is weightier and there's that greater emphasis on parrying and whatnot. It does feel slow in comparison to a Doom Eternal, but that was so ludicrously quick that it's just two different worlds. It's like two different flavors of game. Upgrades. Well, what I want is to have the shockwave because I like throwing the shield. Yeah, this is another thing that they've tweaked. So the other games all had upgrade systems, but it was based on collectibles, whereas this has got like an upgrade currency. And there are 3 different upgrade currencies, and as you sort of go up the upgrade tree, you have to start using the rarer ones. So it's slightly more in-depth than before.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
I mean, I'm not playing it, but I can just feel, I can just tell how satisfying it just must feel to just
it is. Yeah, it's
crunch your way through this lot.
It's
The stone
feels
can
good.
deflect the shield, Saw. I don't think so.
So yeah, they can deflect the shield sword, but then when you charge into them, they explode.
Oh, oh, they've got some little tricks of their own.
Yeah, it's you can't just use one blanket strategy for everything, unless it's fully upgrade all of your weapons and just shoot them with a rocket launcher. That does tend to work, but you're not supposed to do that until later on in the game. Where are we going? This way. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Please don't die.
Still okay. You haven't died yet, Connor. Can you get a
The
whole
key
stream?
word in that sentence is yet.
Can you get the whole stream without dying?
Well, that would be nice.
That would be very impressive. Oh, he is just down.
See ya. Oh, look.
Oh, it's more cultists.
Oh.
You know what to do with them.
Well, we have a new trick up our sleeves now.
Oh yeah. Oh.
See ya.
That's what happens. Are you supposed to kill them? Does the game want you to kill them?
I mean, it's certainly not. In certain missions, it is an objective to find them and kill them all. Because I mean, they are summoning demons, which is bad because you're supposed to not have any demons on Earth, apparently. Don't know if that's like a thing everywhere or just here, but I do tend to prefer my planet without demons on it.
Nicola Jurican says, good to see Connor making his on-screen debut.
Oh, thank you very
Connor's,
much.
it's Connor's live stream debut. His on-screen debut has been in multiple Friday feature skits, and then Connor was also on the podcast a couple of episodes ago.
And I've technically been in the background of streams for a while, but yeah, you don't really see or hear us.
No. And we won't be seeing you again after this.
No, I know.
Back in your cupboard.
Back in the cupboard. Staff writer Connor returns to eternal punishment.
That was a nice punch.
It's a very satisfying attack. I quite like how when you oh, it's not done it now, but the spikes stay in their body when you keep shooting them. If it builds up, you just get this like yellow trail around them where you've been throwing bits of metal at them. Oh, sorry, gang. Woo!
Here we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Everything's fine.
Down. He's down.
I've somehow managed.
Those nasty imps.
Oh my
It's
lord.
looking bad again.
Okay.
There's lots going on here.
Yeah, it's
Somehow you're
it's-
very alive again, though.
It is
Oh.
sensory overload a little sometimes. You've got to learn to deal with that. Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh, good.
Yay!
He's in half.
I wasn't even worried. He was very worried.
No fish, no joy yet, fortunately. Got a couple of irons in the fire, but none yet. I mean, this is like a real change of ambience. We're now sort of in like a high-tech, shiny blue area.
Yeah, I actually quite enjoy it. The change that you get. There is this melding of high fantasy and sci-fi, and then
I mean,
later
it doesn't
on,
look medieval.
yeah, not here, not
No.
at all. But then later on, you'll find these areas where you've got a combination of all of this, and then some big grimy industrial elements as well. That's really cool. Oh lord. Parry, parry.
Alex simply says, shoot the big gun, Connor.
Thanks for that really succinct tip.
I mean, he's just absolutely come out of nowhere with dual wielding flamethrowers there.
It's not very polite, is it? It just please announce your flamethrowers or check them at the door or something. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I do love Doom Guy's little face, little pixely face.
When you get the power up that gives you sort of full health and armor, he does a little smirk that's really satisfying. Like he raises one eyebrow, almost James Bond-esque.
I'm just going to keep looking at him to see what his range of animations is, depending on different situations. Just looking like this is, you know, any other Tuesday right now.
It's just another day at the office.
Tusk Bugs, yeah, I think Oblivion will be my next platinum. Either that or Expedition 33, which I really want to get. I did set myself the target of getting 5 really worthwhile platinum trophies this year.
You started well.
And I've got Astrobot. I think Oblivion and Expedition 33 will be my next 2. I'd love Death Stranding 2 to be one.
Oh, I'm so excited about Death Stranding 2. And then obviously you'll get the Demon Souls Platinum.
No, that won't be. Philip Cosman asks, are you guys playing on a Pro or regular? This is played on a regular PS5 today. We're playing on a base PS5.
See, I was walking there, excuse me.
Nicola Jurican asks, and this is one for you, Connor, what are your thoughts on Mafia: The Old Country?
Oh, thoughts I do have. I'm very excited. I love Mafia, always have done, and the idea of going back in time again just seems really interesting. And it's got horses and cars at the same time, which you may be able to correct me here, Rob, but can you think of a game that has horses and cars as viable transport options at the same time? Because I genuinely can't.
Cars.
No.
No cars in
Red Dead Redemption has one mission with a scripted car journey.
Oh, of course, because Red Dead 2 set before
Yes.
Red Dead 1, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's not. I wouldn't really say it has cars. It's just.
No, I don't think I can. I'm trying to. Lots of games have horses in them,
Yeah.
but all of the games I can think of that have horses don't then have cars.
But that's
There aren't any cars in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. It's such a small crossover period where both of those are viable transport options, and that seems like such a bizarre thing to be really excited about. But I'm really excited about that. It just seems like it's going to be really fun.
Imagine if there's a car chase where you're on a horse.
Oh, yes, please. That sounds very sort of adventure movie-esque.
Well, they
I'd very much like to do that.
They did the. There was the horse chase in Uncharted 3, I think. I remember being amazing. Where you just sweep into like a big desert area.
Is that you sort of ride through a market first and then you end up? It's been so long
exactly.
since I played Uncharted 3.
I think I remember sort of like jumping from one horse to another, smacking guys off horses. Exactly as you'd expect.
Jumping from one thing to another is very Uncharted chase scene, isn't it? Like that's sort of their bread and butter.
That's the rule, yeah.
You must jump from one thing to another thing whilst moving. But it works.
You're going to die down there,
Yeah.
surely. Oh no,
That's what you think.
no, you're okay.
Mark it for him.
The Shredder.
When
They
you-
tried their best.
They do. They really do try.
Their
And
best wasn't good enough.
yeah, it's you know you have to feel sorry for them. I imagine all of the mundane things about performance reviews at work. They're just head imp is there talking to grunt imp, and it's just a pile of mulch left. And it's like, well, you didn't meet your quarterly expectation of killing Doom Guy, I'm afraid. So.
Sentinel Shrine detected.
Yeah, that's more of these upgrades. Oh, you can't afford any upgrades. You haven't been looking for money for long enough. I believed incorrectly.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, so this is what I meant about you've got this pulsating fungus growing everywhere, and then you come further out and there are some sort of industrial elements later on that are really cool.
It is so beautifully grotesque.
It's just there's nothing quite like it, I think, as well. It's made its own little disgusting space, and it's more than happy to live in it. And I'm glad it's there.
Oh, that is satisfying.
It's such a good
lining them all
feel.
up in a row. Oh, he's got a little bit of speed on him. There's another one of those massive things.
Yeah, these later on end up covered in armor as well, so you've got an extra layer of, literally an extra layer of problem to deal with. And then you've got this guy in the background, just laying waste to someone or something. I can't tell you because I'm too busy trying not to die.
Nicola Jurican says no new horror games for Dave to stream. Wow. Well. There is,
thoughts?
I believe, Slender the Arrival in VR. It's coming soon.
There is. I believe that came out this.
Also, it's already here.
Ooh,
Whether
could
we
be
can,
incorrect there.
whether we can trick or coax Dave into playing that, I don't know.
He
That's
did make it very clear that he didn't want to do that.
Oh, right.
Not that that matters, of
No.
course, but
And if, oh my word, that was good.
just a bit of casual bisection there.
Oh, some guy says MGS5 has awesome vehicles.
Oh, of course.
MGS5.
Yes. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Oh, good old D-Horse. V-Horse. V-Horse, D-Horse.
Oh, it's death time.
It's not looking good. I can't lock onto him because he's invisible.
That's inconsiderate. We're still alive. We are still alive.
Run away. Really can't shoot those barrels. Just kept missing. The stream pressure's getting to me
Some
now.
more health is coming. He's still not dead. There's the Invisi guy, and he's down.
There we go. That's what we
So
wanted.
now it's. I mean, that is a good comeback from the brink of death to just almost a fully charged up shield. Now it is a fully charged up shield.
Can I help you? Not very effective.
KDubTrip6 says, was that a glory kill with the shield?
So they don't have... Oh, there's one of the armoured things I was talking about. They don't have glory kills as such, not in the same way. I believe they're called glory executions when you stun them and they go all purple.
I see.
But essentially it's the same thing. It's just without the same animations as before. So these are basically like the mini bosses, I suppose.
Yeah.
So the blue cross above his head is the power-up that you'll get when you win.
I see.
So anytime you come across, not power-up, like a permanent boost. So anytime that you see these enemies, one, focus on them because then the whole encounter will end, and that's especially good if, like me, you're running out of ammo. But it also means that, in this case, I will get a lovely health boost when I'm done.
That'll be nice.
Which will be nice. And you can get, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's ready to fall.
So that's the driver? No, he's not being driven. He's being ridden.
The rider. Get me up here, I'm a rider.
Yeah, binky, binky, binky.
Oh!
Mm.
Oh wow. Essential upgrade, maximum health increase.
Lovely.
Everyone loves that.
Everyone liked that. It's pretty brutal.
Mark B asks, is this co-op?
No, it is an entirely solo campaign. There is no multiplayer, so they've taken kind of the focus that they would have had on multiplayer in the previous games and put it into this campaign. So it is longer, probably about double the length of the other campaigns. Going with an accent there accidentally. Than the other campaigns, which is cool. Ooh, I think now we. Yes.
How long did it take you to finish the story? Roughly.
Probably about 14 hours or so.
Ah,
I think.
a chunky
Yeah.
length for an FPS.
And then maybe another 5 hours after that, just sort of cleaning up the loose ends to get the platinum.
So a nice 20-hour platinum.
Yeah. But I think as well, the levels are so fun. Like, I have my favorites, and I will go back to them and keep playing them on higher and higher difficulties until I feel like I've really smashed it. Yes, Derek Allen, it is a gun doom dam. This is the Atlan mech.
Oh, the Mech. I'm excited to see this.
Yeah.
Established.
Oh, nice. Are you now going to fight the massive guy?
Yes.
In a kaiju style battle.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Sounds great.
Someone's seen the fun combat and gone, but what if it was bigger? So another thing that I really like about this is the mech is it feels very weighty. Obviously you are huge and you're going to be very heavy.
Yeah.
But then if you had like really light and graceful combat, I feel like it would undermine that sensation. Whereas
Yes.
with this, it's just you feel like you weigh 1,000,000 tons.
It's always the challenge, isn't it? As soon as you're in a big thing, do you feel like you're in a big thing, or does everything else just become small?
Yeah. This is very much you are in a big thing. So yeah,
A palm strike.
you've got two kind of specials, and then on the do you become big or does everything else become small? Just see ya. Goodbye territory. Goodbye things. Goodbye terrain.
Wow. Oh, here's another big lad who wants some.
You want some? I'll give it you.
Sir, a Titan broke through. The energy relay is under attack.
Nice. he's just been eviscerated.
Well, eviscerated is the perfect description. There's nothing. He will have to be reassembled by air crash investigators, as Malcolm Tucker so eloquently puts it.
Original barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained.
I know you guys are trying to escape, but I have a meeting to get to, so I'm just going to pound through this bridge if that's all right.
This guy looks a bit tougher.
Yeah, it's the armor and then the big old sword that doesn't really help either. But he's still in trouble. Oh,
A lot of trouble.
oh so am I, apparently. Splat.
Gillian, no, this is base PS5 we're playing on today.
More Titans ahead. Support team. Deploy weaponry.
Is that the king?
That's the king.
In his own.
He's got his own.
Mech.
His is much shinier than mine. But then it's fine because I'm not bothered about shiny because we get big gun.
Oh my god. Is that a gun the size of a skyscraper that you can fire?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Where the bullets are as big as houses.
I mean, he doesn't seem to care that much. He does now.
He does now, yeah. Again, counterintuitively, hot gun actually better? I'm all for that. It looks cool as heck.
Just look at the bits just being carved off.
Would you like
Honestly, like a roast dinner.
Yeah. Would you like a leg or breast of your demon?
Emmanuel Adejoken simply says, "Wow."
It certainly is a sight to behold. Yeah.
Players approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone
We're just
back.
punching our way in.
I don't think we actually.
Oh, we're
this
gonna
is.
quite
This
del-
is
I'll just go
I
to
mean,
rip-
it's destructive,
rip it off,
sure,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, rather than going punching in, we're ripping out.
Tuskbug says, "Falling apart like wet cake." Yes.
Yeah, that's an accurate description.
So you're pulling out the heart of this.
Yeah, so this is the big power station, basically, and obviously it's not doing so well. So we'd quite like if people didn't die. Although I think that only applies to the people that aren't on these bridges for some reason.
Oh,
Oh, sorry for giggling like a little school child. I just can't help it. It just feels so funny. You feel so big and strong.
wow.
Oh.
And they all died.
And once again, it's just another Tuesday. What did you do today, Doom guy? Oh, you know, just
Got in
Destroyed
a giant,
everything.
got a giant mech and shot a gun the size of a house.
I don't know why when I said, oh, I don't know, it came off vaguely Paul McCartney. Oh, I don't know, just kind of destroyed everything.
Is that like a Brummy Paul?
Yeah,
an
I don't know.
alternative
It
universe
started
where
going all over the place
Paul
there.
McCartney
How
comes from
embarrassing.
Birmingham.
Just turned into Alex. It was terrible.
Tracking the Slayer for
So bad with accents.
Oh, they've uppercutted his leg off.
You don't need it, do you? It's
What about their
gratuitous.
legs? They don't need those. A nice dodge there. I mean, they don't stand a chance, the poor things.
Oops.
They just keep lining up. Oh, he's gone for you with the sword there.
It does. You do have to wonder, like the motivational speakers that they've got on their side must be incredible. Like all of these people are just being laid waste to, and every single one of them comes up next and goes, "Yeah, but I can do it. It's my time now, and I'm going to win."
Oh, just punch through.
My
Just
wall
punch
is
your way
made of
through. It's going to
jam.
blow up now. You just throw it in that big hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah, you as well. Come and have a go. That's a satisfying sound.
Yeah.
Just the clink.
Oh, he's charging up his shield. And missing.
Oh. Now you've got no
Now
armor.
he's got no armor and he's about to be killed. Nice dodge. Yeah.
Bonk. Oh no.
Wonder where that's going.
How do we get rid of this? If only there were a vessel nearby.
Look at his poor face. You almost feel sorry for him.
Immediate panic.
Oh my god.
I was playing this with my partner, and she said it would be really funny if he puts that in his face, and then it happened.
Oh, out of the mech, into the ship, and away.
Oh, it's such a cool cape. I would love a big furry cape like that.
cross-dimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging. The Creed.
That's one word for it.
Surging. I mean, we just blew them all to smithereens. Surely
Return to the Sentinel
it should be
barracks.
unsurging.
There have been complications.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
No.
I think
Oh,
not.
it's here. We go. And the Heart of Argent. Where?
In the chamber. I told you I cannot open it. No one can.
He's gone.
Puny human.
Right, we've got 25-ish minutes to go.
Oh, this could be tight.
Is it going to be dragon time, or are we not going to get to dragon?
I think I've got to do this first. I think.
Very well. The Dan asks, so are we still on Mars, or are we somewhere new?
We are. Well, it's not somewhere new. This is not Mars anymore. So if you played Doom Eternal, there is a realm or planet called Argent de Nur, which is like the Sentinels / Doom guys' homeworld, and we are there.
Argent, discovered in AR-722. An artifact said to contain the soul of the last wraith. Powers and origin unknown.
Assemble the guard.
Assemble the gods.
Demons in the north wing.
I will be rushing my way through this to try and get to Dragon as fast as possible.
Please do. Everyone wants to see the dragon.
Please get out of the way.
Just don't die though. That would be.
I'm still kicking on my 1 life so far. Just. Yes, challenges. I will be doing those, but not today. Crooked Vulture says, I'm glad to see Staff Writer Connor has recovered from Rob's dance moves.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, here we go.
this. Oh, is this the skull?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is what we wanted.
This is. Oh, at least we get to see this.
Nom, 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 nom. Delicious. And they're all gone. And all it took was 5 or 6 skulls.
Blimey.
Oh, yay. Free challenge. Doom guy in the HUD seems very happy with this weapon. Particularly pleased with the skull crunching, it would seem. There you are. Can leave this room now? Yes, I would like to leave. Let me leave. Okay.
I'm on board. I'll establish contact when we reach Eratum.
Commander Thera,
The demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
Oh, hello. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh,
This could be.
he looks nasty, and we're looking
This isn't
looking
great.
a dangerous
Oh.
position here.
I've fallen off the edge, but not in a bad way. Just in a very embarrassing way.
Joe Hurley says, "I've got a bone to pick with you." Oh my word! I like how he's just like looking up, his little quizzical face.
What's going on up there?
Where's that annoying
I swear
man?
he was just
There
here.
he is. Let me just spray you with this fire.
Looks like Doom Guy's back on the menu, boy. I can't go through there. Which means
Talk about a splitting headache, says Nathan Feldman.
Hey. Oh, okay. Well, I know how to get through this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... You've done it.
He's only
You're
gone
gonna
and
die
done
though.
it. Fire!
Wow, you
Fire!
somehow are still alive. You got away with that.
I do feel that it's something that the game has absolutely nailed. That even on this difficulty, you're still fighting for control. So it feels like you've earned it when you do a survive an encounter like that. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That's never a good sign.
Skillfully done, Connor, says Joe Hurley.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tuskbug says the skull gun is one jawsome weapon.
Ah,
3 out of 10.
we could make puns for days on this.
3 out of 10. I will gladly and happily rate all skull-related puns. If
Well, there, you
want to
heard it
type
here
them in.
first.
And I'll be brutally
Please
honest though.
submit them.
I'll be brutally honest. Not that I've come up with one that's good. With that gun, you can really sock it to them.
I feel like that's more of an eye joke than it is a skull joke.
Well, it's an eye socket in the skull.
Sure, you don't have to defend it so so aggressively.
No puns yet.
Where are my skull puns? Where are those droidic cars?
Where are those cards?
They're still coming through. You absolutely have to stop being invisible. Like, that's not... I don't like that.
Here, we've got some now. Barrick Bennett says, cranium it in. So that's a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on
very
that one, sorry. Skull fully done. I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's a 5. It's quite, you know, it's a bit too, I was going to say family friendly. It's a bit too...
Not for the
It's
skulls,
good.
it's
It works though. It works. Skullfully done. Yeah, it works. 5 out of 10. Solid 5.
I mean, when highest so far is 6, a 5 is good going.
What did I give a
feel.
6 to?
The initial one, I think. Splitting headache.
Splitting headache. Gregory O'Leary says these skull puns are a bit boneheaded.
I did like that.
You're almost outside. There's a path through the tombs nearby.
Yay, shiny thing.
Shaymar Smith says, hello, I normally lurk every stream, but I'm leaving the lurk squad to ask for a Gollum birthday. My birthday is Saturday, and I've been waiting years to ask. Well, we did have some other birthday requests earlier on in the stream, but I have forgotten who they were.
Oops.
So maybe I'll just do one for you, Shaymar. Fish says, Rob doesn't like our puns. Now we're all skulking.
Oh, I like that.
That's an 8 out of 10, Fish.
Yeah, that's great.
Very good. I liked that one.
Seamless. Absolutely
That's
seamless.
very good. But anyway.
Oh no. It's so much worse in person.
Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday to you. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Seamus Smith, and those other people from the start of the stream who I've forgotten. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, precious.
There we go. That's the golem one. That's the golem for today. And we're back. We're back to killing. You've still not died yet, Connor.
I know.
You're very good.
I'm impressed with
And
myself.
you've come close a couple of times. Robert Bean, sounding like an optician here. Connor, is the game harder, easier, or about the same when compared to the previous reboot games? Harder
Better
one,
A?
harder two.
Can we try better and harder again, please, if that's okay? I think it's easier than Doom Eternal and about the same as 2016.
Okay.
But they do feel different. Eternal, I don't know if it's just me, but I found it so tough partly because it was so fast. It was just relentless, and it added a jetpack in and some other mechanics that just meant everything went vertical as well as horizontal, so you couldn't catch a break, and that it felt really good when you did it, but the process to nail it was, you know, a lot longer. Whereas this, it feels it's more forgiving, I think. I need to get out, but I don't know how
Heard
to.
it here first. There, up there.
You
Little-
have
little
to
hop
throw
up
your
there.
shield at the bogey skull up there, and then.
Joe Mega Gaming, I think it was you who asked for a birthday song at the start, and I'll quickly do you one now because that wasn't fair, was it? It's your birthday on Thursday, even sooner.
You got another one's coming now. Happy birthday to you. Yes, Alex, another one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jamaica Gaming. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, precious.
And that's it. That's it.
You sound.
I just felt like it was unfair to Joe Mega Gaming. I think did ask right at the beginning.
When you say that's it, it's got about as much weight as like a famous rock band that are saying one last tour. it just doesn't have
Well,
any.
if the chat are going to applaud me out for an encore, then who am I to say no?
But that's it. We're done, guys. We're never coming back. See you next year. Oh no. The leader has returned. Please go away, because we're very close to showing off the dragon. And I want to show off the dragon to everybody. Oh lord.
Alex says, I'm telling Dave and Nate. They're not, what can they do about it? Nothing. Nothing.
While Nath and Dave are away, Rob and Gollum will play.
And if they're here, I'll do it as well. I don't care. I mean, that a maximum armor increase, just very satisfying. I really do.
is.
Like with the Soulsborne, I wish I was good at the Doom games, because they look like, if you are good, a lot of fun to play.
I don't think the learning curve is as steep as with the, he says, as a complete Soulsborne noob, who has managed to get the platinum for Bloodborne though. But I think this is much easier. It's yeah, just a much shallower curve of difficulty. It's just reaction times, I think. And
I don't have good ones, unfortunately. I'm too old. Well, actually, no, it's not fair, is it, to say that the older you are, the slower your reaction time. But I just have bad reaction time.
He is too old to begin the training.
I've always wanted to be really good at Street Fighter as well. I always like the idea of being good at Street Fighter, and I'm just not good at Street Fighter.
I absolutely suck at fighting
never
games.
will be.
But you have Tekken though, right?
I'm
You're still good at Tekken.
I'm all right at Tekken. I can beat Alex in Tekken. I mean, who can't? But
Well, I can't, which is, I don't know if that says more about him or about me.
You could if you gave it more attention than just 1 minute.
Well, you see, that's where I'm struggling.
I beat
There's
Alex.
far too much
I beat
time.
Alex in the official Office Tekken tournament last year or the year before.
Is this where he
and I had-
lost to most people but refuses to admit that?
Yes.
Is this that tournament?
Yeah. That Alex set up so he could prove himself to be the best Tekken player in the office.
Oh look, he's not commenting now about how actually he
he's gone
won
away now.
everything. He's
away.
hiding in shame in the corner.
He's probably halfway through typing up some absolute seething backlash. I mean, this is the first boss we've seen on the stream.
This is a proper boss.
Proper boss with a health bar and everything.
And I'm leaving now.
Alex just says he's leaving. I'm sorry. It's just banter, Alex. Just a bit of banter.
I really
And
these.
also, it's true.
Well, the truth hurts. These enemies, I think they're called arachnotrons, but I'm not 100% on that. They spit acid everywhere. It's really annoying. You'll just be wandering around like, why am I losing all my health? And the reason is because they're spitting acid everywhere.
Oh, Connor, no.
I'm fine.
There's some health there. Yeah. Oh my word! All right, let's get back in there.
That's it though. I lost it. I lost it at the last moment.
Ah, it's always the way.
I got cocky.
Always the way.
Let's just have a quick stock up before we carry on the fight, I think.
Sixpin says a lot of Alex slander this week, and it's just Tuesday. Was there a lot of Alex slander in the stream yesterday as well? I only watched a little bit of that.
Well, we were too busy doing hard work, so.
I mean, you might have been.
I was trying to provide us an outlet.
I was scouring ticket tout websites trying to get FA Cup final tickets. I was on getting FA Cup final tickets. So the purple bar, is that like a stun bar underneath his health?
Yeah, I guess it's like break. So yeah, now it's
broken,
full and he's broken.
and now it's time to shoot him in the abdomen.
Full of railroad spikes, and try not to get hit by the acid again.
Alex says, yes, there was. In a way that makes me think he's very sad. Don't be sad, Alex. just be better at Tekken. Vagary down. Trophy earned. Aviary unlocked?
Yeah.
There's a dragon there, Alex. Oh, God, sorry. Connor. I've got Alex's name on the brain.
Noted. That's going in your performance review. I don't know why I'm hosting the performance review, but
yeah.
I've pressed back. No, go back. Because now we want to see the dragon.
Trophy hype. That's made Alex feel better. Alex likes a trophy. And trophies are like cowpole to Alex.
Sweet.
Just a couple of little...
Delicious.
A couple of little... Bloom, and he's right as rain. Jury simply says, well done.
Thank you.
This is what I've come to see.
We want dragon.
Hello.
Yes.
It looks like an armoured dragon xenomorph.
It's great. I love the introduction of the two little ones and then just like, no, get out of the way. The real daddy's
And
here
of
now.
course, he's got a gun turret on his back. Yes, here we go.
But what if the dragon had laser wings? Write that down. Write that down.
Thrusters online.
It's like the Key and Peele Gremlins 2 sketch. You are a raging psychopath. It's in the game. Here we go. Laser wing dragon time.
With engines too. Just being a regular dragon isn't enough.
Rocket-powered lasering dragon with armor and a gun turret.
Yes, I know that at this point it's telling you how to do it, but I know how to do it. So let me shoot things as the dragon.
Here we go. Shooter. Here we go. Oh. Oh, this
I know
is cool.
how to do it, he says, immediately messing it up.
I mean, the bad guys in this, they do. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Open wide. Oh. All better now.
Wow, that's such a great animation. What if we made him explode at the end? Write that down.
Oh, my God. That poor demon. I do feel sorry for them. This is just cool, isn't it?
It's so cool. Again, it's just not taking itself super seriously. Like, let's just make things the coolest it can possibly be.
I mean, I wouldn't ever expect a Doom game to take it seriously. I never want to see Doom the gritty reboot.
Yeah.
Cut to 10 years' time when that's coming out.
Yeah.
It's simply called Slayer.
Doom, but it's spelled with a U and an umlaut.
Now I mention that, maybe that would actually be quite cool.
I think that could
Just
it could
really
work.
sort of emotional, really exploring the origins of the Doom Slayer.
Tuskbug Spyro has had a few modifications.
Like one of those memes. You won't believe what Spyro looks like now.
Oh damn, that's bound to give you heartburn.
Yes. I mean, it's just going to give you death, isn't it? we are very near. We've got about 2 minutes for you to shoot some more stuff, Connor.
Oh, I'm sure we can manage that.
Now we're in the clouds.
What's wrong? You switched off your targeting.
Oh my God, look at the clouds.
He's riding it like a Harley Davidson.
This is just great. It's the most... He's got an accelerator.
Look at the cape billowing in the wind.
Oh,
That's so cool.
How is the G-force not knocking him out? He must be
Just,
going...
I mean, his neck's
he must
probably
be
like
going
this
1,000
big.
miles an hour. Oh my God, look at this.
The demons conjured a barrier when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city.
Yeah, and that's great and all, but we want to blow everything up. Brilliant.
Oh! Nice. Very nice.
He's gone.
Oh, what a lovely dodge. The eye of nothing. I mean, that whole thing's come down.
But we're not done yet.
You're going to land there. Or just...
What if we just made it even worse for the people inside? Oh no, we've crashed. This is the worst thing that could possibly happen to us today.
Oh my word, and they're all getting absolutely pulverized. Well, this has been very enjoyable, Connor. I think we're going to have to call it a day there, unfortunately. You continue killing things whilst I wrap up. Thank you very much for joining the stream, everybody, especially if you joined yesterday's stream as well. If not, the VODs will be available afterwards. So we streamed Blaze of Fire yesterday, the new game from Castlevania Lords of Shadow developer Mercury Steam. Please do go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. This is Doom the Dark Ages. Early access is available today. Otherwise, it's available on PS5 from Friday. Looks very cool. You can ride a dragon, you can go in a mech, you can shoot skulls out of a gun.
What more do
Connor,
you want?
thank you very much for showing off the game. You only died once.
Nah, you had to throw that in, didn't
That's
you?
like the name of your Bond movie. You only died once. And thank you for playing so well on your PlayStation Access live stream debut. I know it can be very intimidating when all of a sudden the pressure's on and there's lots of people watching. But you've handled it very well. And thanks to Alex for enduring all of the bans and for looking after everybody in the chat. We will see you again very soon. Please keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube channel for announcements when we are next streaming. All of the usual weekly video regulars will be coming your way. And we will see you again very soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.